Ryan Steineckert with Cindy Stuart of the Rich Rebels. Coach, last week, a win at South Summit, a loss at home against North Summit. How'd you feel about those matches?
Oh, I felt really good about them, especially the South Summit one where we went there and they played us tough. We weren't expecting that because they were down in the bracket at Richfield. And so we weren't expecting them to be that strong. But then right before the match, the coach had told me that they played Morgan to 4. So I knew they had it in them. And so they played really hard. And I think that's probably what happened. And against Morgan, too, they played really hard and got one. And then, but then I was just glad we came back and maintained our composure and pulled it out.
What about against North Summit? You guys were pretty dominant in that first set, 25-10. But then sets 2, 3, and 4, they were a little more dominant.
Yeah. We beat them at Richfield pretty easy like that. And then we turned around and beat them that first game. And I imagine we thought, whoa, I don't know. It's too bad that we can have that much momentum or have that much letdown. But game 2 and 3 was 25-23, wasn't it, and 25-18. So they weren't blowouts by any means. We were right in them. And then the last one was 25-18, I think. So we beat them worse the first game than they did us. But we were right there. And we weren't even serving well at all. Savannah's the only one scored any points. She scored 15. Nobody had any aces. They passed well, apparently, And so, and at Richfield, we had to pass their big girl, Gracie. She's leading the state in aces, and we knew we had to. And at Richfield, we passed them right away and got on top of them. And I think they don't play well when they're behind. So I was surprised they came back and played so well when we kicked them so bad the first game, but they did. And it was a good match. It was a good match to watch.
Was it still, even with the loss, a good match as you get ready for state this week?
Oh, absolutely. We'd rather do that and learn and grow than to kick somebody, That's a chance we take. We go play the defending state champions, the game before the state, and so we can only get better by playing up. So I wasn't disappointed. Obviously, it's senior night. We wanted to win, but I think we learned a lot about ourselves, and so serve was our first attack, and no one got any serve points. No, I think after Savannah, no one got more than 5 points, and 2 or 3 of the girls that were big-time servers got 1.
Is it going to be hard for your team to get up and be ready to play well against some of the teams that you probably should beat pretty easily the first 2 or 3 rounds at state?
Well, you would hope not, but that gym sometimes takes our serves and sucks them right into the rafters, so I don't know. It might be an opportunity to play some young kids. I don't know how. And then again, when you think that you're that dominant or they're that poor, sometimes it comes back and bites you in the butt, so you never know.
I think it was last year you beat Bryce Valley in one of the sets 25-2 or 25-3. Do you expect that kind of thing in the first couple rounds?
I do, yeah. Unfortunately, that's the nature of our 1A, but Panguitch is that's who we're expecting to hope we can get in a championship against, and they'll be very, very tough opponent.
What did you learn about yourselves against North Summit that you need to work on this week to get ready for potentially Panguitch on Saturday? Well,
they're 2 totally different teams, but they do match up the same way. They have a big block. And, again, we have to serve. And if Panguitch passes well, we're in trouble because they have a great attack and they have a big block. And so we have to have the mindset that that's our first attack, and they got to want to go in there and just serve tough. And then we got to find a way to get around Julie's got to get around the big block. So we got some things planned, and hopefully we can. If you can't step up for that match, it's your last game of your life in high school. You can't ever do it.
Coach, anything else we should touch on?
Nope. Thanks for we had a big crowd, and I had requested people come, and even on Facebook, and I thought that's one of the biggest crowds we've had all year. I think a lot of them were from North Summit. It was a fun match, and but we really appreciate you following us and covering us this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Coach Stewart. Good luck this weekend at state.
Thank you.